What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it is time to do a Toriko chapter 387 review. So I wanted to do a live reaction to this chapter, and I did record a live reaction to this chapter, but it's not that great of a live reaction, because pretty much the entire second half is just, like, in a nutshell, what the fuck? Like, that's literally my reaction to, like, the entire second half of the chapter. Like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, it's not, like, awful. I'll get into it, but the second half's really good. Or, I mean, the first half's really good. We got Midora fighting Acacia. He lands a punch. Acacia grabs him, eats his hand, can't grow it back, and he throws in knocking for good measure because he's just so overpowered. And then Midora's also able to land another punch, sends him flying. Wait a minute, when did he knock him then? I thought it said he knocked him when he, like, ate his hand, but he was able to land another punch and send him flying across the planet, so maybe he knocked him at that point? I don't know. He seems like he can knock motherfuckers without even touching them, which is ridiculous, but, yeah, he sends him flying, and then he goes after Starjin and Toriko, but before that, we get Starjin explaining that they are Froze and Acacia's kids. That is confirmed. I don't know how Starjin knows this shit, but she took them out early and put them inside of a back channel and put them in a little boat, and, like, on some straight-up fucking Moses shit, except twins this time. And basically, he just explains that Toriko let him have a lot of energy, and he's really thankful for that, and he calls him his brother, and he talks to him about how he was looking for kindness, and, like, he talked about how eating gourmet luck is, like, his compatible food again, which is... I don't get that, but okay. And, we also get him basically saying that even all the countless times we fought, which... I think you fought, like, twice, so relax. But, like, what, Regal Mammoth and Food Festival, right? Like, those were, like, the two times. I don't know, the Cooking Festival, I should say. But anyways, he says we fought countless times, and you never hated me. And he's like, you know, I love you, Toriko, blah, blah, blah. Basically, the basic shit. And then he dies because his gourmet luck and Minority World or whatever isn't going to heal. Not Minority World, that's a Midora thing, but it's not going to heal him because his cells already accepted defeat by being eaten by Neo, which... it's kind of weird since that's like a when you get eaten whole thing, and he wasn't eaten whole. Also, another funny moment in that scene, not really supposed to be funny, but just not Starjin, Toriko saying, "Are you okay, Star?" And I'm just sitting here reading, like, the motherfucker is pecs, an arm, and, like, a head. Like, you think he's okay, but anyways, that was funny. But other than that, he gives that speech, Acacia comes in, Midora can't attack because, like I said, he's knocked. And of course, he says it'll take a few seconds to break this knocking, and a few seconds is like a few hours when you look at these guys' fucking ridiculous speed. So, obviously he can't make it in time to defend them. But then Starjin, this is where the chapter gets weird. Starjin's hair starts to glow, and then these, like, appetite energy things, like, I'm not really sure. They look a lot like Acacia's, like, gourmet attacks, but they come out and they carry Toriko away. And I don't know if this is, like, a physical manifestation of gourmet luck, but this is the one thing in the chapter I did not like. They take Toriko away, he doesn't know what's going on, and they feed him something, and then he says something's bursting in my throat, which that was also kind of a funny moment in the live reaction, because I was just like, really, you might want to revise that sentence. But anyways, he says something's bursting in his throat, and it turns out he ate God. Kind of off screen. Like, that's really weird to me. Is that not weird to anyone else? I thought that was really disappointing that he kind of ate God off screen, but not really at the same time. Like, it should have been a bigger moment. That was his goal, to get God, and he ate it because of Starjin and these weird ghost things that came out of nowhere. And I didn't like that at all. Then they took him over to Center. As you know, first his gourmet demon came out because he ate God. Same thing that happened with Acacia and Neo. And then he eats Center. He had the fucking... I don't know if this was like just a reference, like if this is going to be removed when the volumes come out or whatever, but I know that one series about the security guard guy, or maybe he's a cop, I don't know, that dude with the unibrow, you probably know, you've probably never seen the series or read it, but you know who I'm talking about. It's been running for years and years, like 40 years, and it's wrapping up really soon, or it already did wrap up this week, and I get why you'd want to make a reference to that, but... really? You gave Toriko the unibrow? Like, I'm not going to dwell on that too much. It's not a big deal at all. Like I said, it could probably be removed in the volume release or whatever, but that was kind of weird. But yeah, then he has that crazy, like, oiled up fucking look with, like, no hair on his body. And then but before that, he's talking to his gourmet demon about all the times they shared together, and the gourmet demon's like, yeah, we ate this many meals together, and he gets all sentimental with Toriko and cries, and... did they have, like, a relation? Like, I didn't really feel they had a friendship. Like, I know they've talked multiple times, but I never got the vibe that they had a friendship, so that confused me. And he's supposed to eat Toriko, but he chose to go back inside of Toriko, and he grows all his hair back. He's eaten God. He's eaten Center. That's all of Acacia's full course, I'm pretty sure. And I'm curious to see how he's going to fight now. He looks normal. He didn't get a crazy Acacia transformation, so yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what he does. But yeah, that whole second half surprised me. But also, third dude's awake, and he has a hand. That's kind of weird. Like, he had a hand that he was like twirling around in the air, and I'm not sure why. That was kind of interesting. But yeah, he has that hand, so I don't know what that's about. But third dude seems to be awake, and Blue says it was a good choice what Red did, the ogre. And there's noise outside. I do apologize if you guys can hear it through the camera. But anyways, so that's the chapter. And like I said, I like the first half. I like the stuff with Starja, the explanation, Froze, and everything. I thought Midora would be the dad, but then again, Midora and a woman, like who? Like, who would he ever? So there is that, even though Midora does look a lot like Toriko when he's young, and then the Starja hair comparisons are very obvious. But yeah, apparently it was Froze and Acacia, which makes sense because Gourmet Luck from Froze, obviously she was the queen of Gourmet Luck, and then Toriko was ridiculously overpowered with like 3 demons, and then he got that from Acacia, even though Acacia only has 1 demon, so I don't know. I'm sure they explained how the demons work and how they get passed on or something, but I forgot. So that's the chapter, and I'll be honest, I don't love it. I don't really hate it either. It's just sort of like, I can't really give this one a rating. I thought the first half was good. I thought the second half was confusing. Maybe we've seen those weird, like, spirit things before. I'm not too sure. Maybe it is because he has so much Gourmet Luck and he passed it to Toriko that it just, like, made all that stuff happen. Like, it just brought him to God and brought him to Center. But, I don't know. It was weird to me. I'm not too sure about that, to be honest. But, yeah, like I said, confusing as fuck. Not going to give this chapter a rating. But I liked it overall, and I definitely want to see what Toriko's going to do. I just think it's massively disappointing that we didn't get to actually see him eat God. But yeah, anyways, with that all being said, what did you guys think of this chapter of Toriko? You can go ahead and tell me in the comments section below. You can also follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. You can also give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.